Susan Olsen confirms the Brady Bunch rumor 50 years later. For over 5 decades, the Brady Bunch has remained a beloved staple of American television, a symbol of wholesomeness, family values, and light-hearted fun. But as time passed and the former child stars grew up, fans began to wonder, was everything as innocent behind the scenes as it appeared on screen? For years, rumors swirled about flirtations, feuds, and off-screen romances among the Brady kids. Many cast members stayed quiet or laughed off the speculation until now. Susan Olsen, forever known as Little Cindy Brady with her golden pigtails and lisp, has finally broken her silence, confirming what so many fans long suspected. In a candid interview, Susan, now in her 60s, looked back on her time on the set not just with fondness, but with surprising honesty. She admitted that the Brady Bunch was not just a show, it was a real-life playground where the teenage cast members were growing up in front of millions of viewers. There was a lot going on that people didn't see, Susan said. We were just normal kids thrown into a very unusual situation. And then came the bombshell. Susan confirmed the decades-old rumor that cast members Barry Williams, Greg Brady, and Maureen McCormick, Marcia Brady, were more than just on-screen siblings. Yes, they liked each other. There were definitely kisses. Maybe more, Susan revealed with a knowing smile. They were teenagers, full of hormones, and they were spending every day together. She went on to say that the attraction between Barry and Maureen was clear to everyone on set, even if the producers tried to keep things under wraps to protect the show's family-friendly image. But that wasn't the only off-screen spark flying around. Susan also hinted that Eve Plum, Jan, and Christopher Knight, Peter, had their own secret crushes during the show's run. There were little flings, innocent crushes. Nothing scandalous, but definitely very real, she said. It was like going to school together, but under the spotlight. Everything was magnified. Susan also revealed that the producers were very aware of these budding relationships and tried to keep them under control. We weren't allowed to date each other officially, she said. They wanted to maintain the illusion of the perfect blended family. But teenagers will be teenagers, and the Brady set was filled with whispered secrets, stolen glances, and occasional on-set giggles that hinted at something more. In addition to confirming romantic rumors, Susan spoke about the emotional challenges of growing up on camera. She admitted to feeling isolated at times as the youngest member of the cast. I didn't always fit in with the older kids, she shared. They were going through teenage stuff, and I was still a little girl. Sometimes I felt left out. But she also credited her fellow castmates with looking out for her, especially N.B. Davis Alice, who acted as a surrogate mother figure both on and off screen. Susan's honesty has brought a refreshing new perspective to the seemingly perfect world of the Brady Bunch. While the show portrayed a family that always solved problems with a hug and a smile, the reality behind the scenes was much more complex, filled with real emotions, growing pains, and the normal struggles of adolescence. Today, Susan Olsen continues to embrace her Brady legacy. She has spoken openly about her life, her experiences with fame, and her journey to find balance after childhood stardom. And by finally confirming the truth behind the whispers, she's helped fans see the Brady Bunch in a new light, not as a flawless fantasy, but as a show full of real people navigating their youth behind the mask of TV perfection. One thing's for sure, even after 50 years, the Bradys still have secrets to tell, and Susan Olsen has just opened the door.